How are things out there in the upper Midwest?
Everything is good, but welcome everybody to the World of Ability um, podcast network. My name is Emily Gomer, and I'm a podcast engineer here. And I'm excited to bring you another episode of the World of Ability, which we do here every Saturday at 1 o'clock Central. And so today's show is a uh, very special show since it is Kurt's birthday today. Um, and get the birthday boy here, but so this is exciting. Um, and so we are about all abilities, and so I'd love to have everybody join us. I don't need a disability to join the show. I do have a autism diagnosis, and I've been on a planning committee for an autism conference last several years. Um, and so, but with nothing further to do, we do have a um, guest here who's been on the show before, but it's been a little bit. So, um, welcome back, Matt. It's been a while. How's everything
It
going
has.
for you?
Things are going fine. I'm way too busy, but that's the way my life is. So I'm doing good.
Yeah. So just to remind everybody of like who you are, what you do, or do you have like any other like updates about
Oh,
what's going on since last time we saw you, or anything else?
sure. So my name is Matt Harline. I'm an artist. I've always been an artist, but I took some time to make a living as an engineer until I had a accident and traumatic brain injury about, it's almost been 9 years ago now. And actually, I'm getting ready in March. March is Brain Injury Awareness Month. And in March, I've got a special art show of my artwork um, that relates to brain injuries and how I managed to get through my experience with a brain injury. And where I've got a couple other people with brain injuries that are working with me to create a book that goes along with this art show. Um, so around March timeframe, there'll be a big kickoff of that show and the and my book.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Uh,
excited about it. Got a lot of work to do though.
uh, so how did that come about? That they're is it for like an art show, or like how did that come about that they're like recognizing you
Well,
for?
I'll try and keep it as short of an explanation as possible. So I had a tumor removed from my brain 2 years ago, and then had radiation treatment. And while I was going through radiation treatment, I kept a journal, an art journal, and words through that whole experience of month and a half of radiation treatment. And then I made a book from that. And the curator of a art gallery in near Sacramento, California, talked with me about it and suggested I could do a one person art show in her gallery. Um, and I asked if I could do it in March of this year because that's a March is Brain Injury Awareness Month, and so that's how it all got started.
Awesome, awesome. Um, so how are the uh paintings, or I think you were working on, I think you were like working on a book or something last time I saw you. Or
Um, yeah, I don't remember what it was, what we were doing the last time, last time I joined you, but I do have a book that's available now. It's called Radiation Road.
okay,
Um, and you can find it on blurb.com. Um, but That's blurb.com. But so I did that book, and that's what led me into doing this art show. And I thought, well, let's do a catalog, and it kind of grew from there. I've got some authors, people who've written some short stories of their experiences with brain injuries or tumors or aneurysms or other things that deal with the brain. And I've got couple of people who write poetry who have written about their brain experiences or what their life is like since their brain injury. And so we're putting all that together into a book. I'm not
okay,
sure what the title is yet. We got narrowed down to a couple of them. One that I like is Brain Reconnected, but we'll see if that's what my co-authors agree on uh, in the next day or two.
okay. There was the Radiation Road, the one where you painting pictures of certain people.
Well, I was working on a book of paintings of children with rare disorders,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
That's the
and
one I was.
I still have that project, but it's kind of been um, uh, it's been difficult to get new people, and I'm not sure I've got enough subjects to be able to do a full book on it. So I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with that right now.
Oh, okay. Um,
It's not easy to find people who want paintings. Besides, my portraits aren't all that great. I'll be honest. I do other things better, but getting likenesses of people, especially little children, is not easy.
yeah. No, the um, the paintings I have seen of yours though, I've really liked. So
Well, it's good, but it doesn't really look like the people that I'm trying to paint pictures of. So some of them do, some of them don't.
like uh, how long has the newest book been going? Like when did that start?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Like when did you start this newest project with the newest kind of book? Is
My
it
newest project?
yeah? Like how many other
Um,
like co-authors are you with
Actually,
doing?
I kind of got started on it a year ago.
Oh, okay.
Uh, you know, one of something. So I was talking with some people in a networking group about a little over a year ago, and they asked me what kinds of things I was experiencing as someone with a brain injury, what things were still lingering on even after 8 years later, and uh, and I told them, and they asked me to explain, and it's really not easy to explain. So I thought, well, maybe I can do some paintings that might help people understand, and so I've made a series of small paintings that were intended to illustrate this is what a brain injury feels like. Um, and, uh, and that kind of got things started there.
Yeah. Kurt, is that you coming on? I think it is. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Look,
Emily,
look
it
who's
is
here,
me.
Kurt. Look who's here to say happy birthday to you.
Right? Welcome back, Matt. It's been a day.
It's been a day or two.
It's been a
What are
while.
you,
So
29?
you got it. You got it. Thanks for letting everybody know. Yeah. So it's great to be 29. You bet.
How many 29th birthdays have you had?
Boy, you're gonna make me do math now, huh?
No, no, don't bother.
Yeah, so we're talking about we're talking 24.
Okay.
So
I've had a few more 29th birthdays.
there we go. I'm taking notes, from you, Matt. I was told an hour ago that I'm too young. Kurt, you're too young. So I told the crew that I'm gonna accelerate my aging just for her. I don't want to be too
Oh,
young, you know.
there you go.
So yeah, and I was with another crew earlier today, and I appreciate everything they did with me for today's birthday. And I said, "Hey, you're all welcome also to my 100th birthday." They thought that was pretty cool. Speaking of birthday girls, or girls delivering birthday wishes, there we go. It's always Miller time here in Milwaukee, so we're gonna have Miller time here with the Rostakov birthday celebration.
Yes, happy birthday, Kurt. I hope it's a great one. And I know it's already only 364 days till your next birthday, so we can party a lot.
Yep. Just keeps going. Cyclic here. Yep. The life of Special K. That's how we do it up. So Debbie, do you know this guy here? You know this guy called Matt?
I do not.
Whoa, where have you been, Debbie Dub Miller? So Matt, you
Well,
don't know Debbie then, hey?
I, I don't think so. It's not her fault. I haven't been around much, but been
Yep.
busy doing
Debbie will
other things.
blame him entirely. Yep. You've been around Debbie, he hasn't, so.
Oh, okay. Phew.
So Matt, summarize again the field of your work so that Debbie Dub Miller can think of her whole tribe and who wants to, you know, enjoy the
Okay.
projects you're working on. So
Okay. So Emily and I were just talking about this, but we'll repeat it.
yeah, right. It's good.
I'm an artist. I haven't always, well, I've always been an artist, but an accident almost 9 years ago kind of, well, it gave me a brain injury and prevented me from continuing as an engineer and a manager. It wasn't working. So I dove in and committed my time to being an artist. And I've had several different projects along the way. About a few years ago, I was working on a series of paintings of children with rare disorders. Got about 10 paintings done, and then my sources kind of dried up, and I wasn't finding new people to do paintings of. So I was thinking of making a book about that, but it's um, it's not. I'm not sure I've got enough paintings to be able to do a good book on that. But since then, about 2 years ago, I had a brain tumor removed from my brain, along with a brain injury from 8 years ago, 9 years ago, and I had radiation treatment after that. And I kept a journal while I was doing the radiation treatment. Um, I kept a journal of writing how I was feeling and also doing a painting every day. And I took those paintings and what I wrote and put it into a book. And they called that Radiation Road. And a curator of a gallery near Sacramento, near where I live, um, saw that, and we were talking, and she suggested I do a one-person show, an art show of my artwork as it deals with brain injuries. And so I requested. This was about a year ago, and all of 2024 was booked up, but she said 2025, and I asked her if I could do it in March, which is Brain Injury Awareness Month. And so I'm scheduled for a solo show in March at the Mill Station Arts and Culture Center in Rancho Cordova, California. And
Wow.
I've invited a couple of other artists and some authors, poets and short story writers that also have brain injuries to contribute. And we're putting together a book about about brain injuries and the journey through the process of getting your brain reconnected. And so
Wow,
that's what we've been working on.
that sounds like a amazing journey, adventure for sure for you, but it's a great way to enlighten the rest of us. So thanks for
Well,
your
that's
effort.
that's what I'm hoping for. I want to be able to let people with brain injuries know that there's hope and that they can do things and they can progress. And two, I hope we can get some medical people out there and other therapists and whatnot to be able to maybe um, get some more understanding of people with brain injuries, because there's a lot of people in the medical profession that just don't quite understand what a brain injury does. And some do. Those are the great ones. Want to educate everybody, and also to provide some resources for people in the Sacramento area, at least, of where they can go to get assistance with their brain injury.
Wow, March sounds like it'll be here before you know it, and you'll get to display all of your beautiful pictures. So that'll be awesome.
Yeah, and
Congratulations.
we're busy working on the book that goes along with this show. It's
Right, yeah,
a lot of work.
I bet. Yeah, I'm sure any book is a lot of work, but this one is even more unique and probably has a few extra challenges in it as well. So congratulations. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah, Debbie, Matt's part of the Happy Tribe, HMP, Happy Neighborhood Project, so he knows our friend Edwin and the whole show, whole deal. So he's been drinking the Kool-Aid for quite a while, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Uh, in February of 2020, I was at a Happy Neighborhood Project in-person event in Fair Oaks, California, and
Wow.
uh, and that was the last in-person one that they had there.
Right. Yeah, for sure. I got introduced to HNP shortly after that in the virtual network. So
Yeah,
I've been a co-host to Midwest Women and now to weekends and help with our posting party that we have on Monday nights. So you're certainly welcome to come back and entertain us with all of your artwork and show us your book as well.
I've just been really, really busy.
I can imagine that would be very true. So, well, anyway, the invitation is still out there anytime, any
Sure,
Saturday at 9 a.m. your time. You're certainly welcome to come to HNP weekend.
sure. Let's see if I can put one of my paintings up there that kind of represent what some people with brain injuries feel like.
And
Ah,
Derek's told me that he's felt that way before, right, Derek?
Huh.
You felt like that picture? Does that picture resemble how you felt before?
I that's my baseline.
Right. And it only gets better from there, right?
Well, if you look closely at this painting, you'll see in the background there's people helping this guy hold up that huge rock.
There
Kind
you
of.
go. There you go. That's how we
So
roll here.
I'm usually the rock. I'm
No,
I'm the
you're
one
usually
laying down on
the got
everybody.
it.
Yeah, his style of rock is called a spade. That's the meaning in the background there. The name
Yeah,
of it, him being a rock. So Derek, have you met Matt before?
I don't think I have.
No, he's part of our HMP tribe. So yeah, Derek as well is from HMP, man. So this is like HMP weekend, the encore. HMP weekend, the encore,
sure.
Debbie. You have to tell Edwin, we came up with a new thing.
right.
Except this
It's
one
the
we can hear
birthday
Ed.
edition, right?
Yeah, that's right. And Captain Kirk format.
Awesome.
So I was really active in going to the what was it? The abilities. I can't remember what we called the HNP group that did that, but then it kind of
Oh,
disbanded.
H&P ability. Yeah,
Yeah.
H&P ability. And
Oh,
then we had H&P supporting communities. We had H&P supporting veterans and all abilities. Yeah. We had different renditions of it. So,
Yeah.
and I think you were a part of those transitions, Matt, too, right?
Yeah, and then I got overwhelmed with a bunch of other things and just didn't have the time.
Hey, that's great. You know, that means we gave you that liftoff, that springboard effect, and off into the universe you went. So now you circled back, you made full orbit.
Yeah.
Uh,
awesome.
so Derek, you want to fill Matt into the world that you bring to us as Spade?
Well, I do accounting and taxes and data work, and if there's a number involved, I'm there, and I love it. So I do all the stuff that a lot of entrepreneurs don't want to do or don't think about when they start their business, and then I come in and help them out, free them up so they can do what they do best.
Yeah, so Derek, Matt's fellow numbers geek. He's got a long career that he's had as an engineer.
Oh, awesome.
Different kind of numbers.
Yeah, that's when they make up numbers.
Who's
Good,
the
Derek.
accountants or the engineers make up
The
numbers?
engineers, you know, the accountants, they're just counting beans. You know, one bean, two bean. The engineers, they're like coming up with all these little Fourier series and, you know, quantum mechanics and, you know,
Well, that oh,
epsilon, and it's all Greek to me, you know.
Derek's your reaction was awesome.
Emily, here we are again. We were just talking in our last session with our shakedown session that Emily really attracts a bunch of doozy people. And here we are again, Emily. You keep doing it. We call it the OMG EMG. Oh, man. All right, Emily, where do we go from here? You've got your Fab Four with you. So what do you have in line? You know, we're half hour into this. What's the big premiere right now?
so
Uh-huh.
do we get
As
to
she
sing happy birthday or something like that?
Yeah, sure, we can do that. Yeah, so
Yeah, I
birthday
heard
parties.
Emily was going to do a dance too, an interpretive dance, Emily.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
Yeah, at HMP weekend, I sang to myself, "Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, myself and I. What a wonderful guy. Happy birthday to me. Yippee!"
So what's that thing you got on your head, Kurt?
It's a Rastafarian hat with the dreads, you know.
Okay.
This is something I connected with H&P Caribbean. Remember that one?
Ah,
Matt, did you ever hear of H&P Caribbean? No,
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
you missed that one. Yeah, that was a
that's a
fun
good
one
one.
with Parachute Pete and the crew, you know. Yeah, yeah, H&P, they think of it all, I tell you what. So yeah, this hat comes from, I believe we got it when Sue and I went on our honeymoon actually. So this hat's been around a while. It's from Jamaica, obviously. Or wait, no, yeah, no, we did our honeymoon in the Bahamas. We went back long afterwards for a cruise that we landed in Jamaica. That's what it was.
Probably not a good move to see a next birthday by forgetting where you went on your honeymoon.
He remembered. He remembered.
He had the general area, the general person.
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
had the
noticed
right
it.
person with him, so that's the most important thing.
Yeah, my Bahama mama. Yeah. Yeah, the Bahama thing, you know, the crew down there got me playing volleyball in that Jamaican sun, and a guy like me lathering up with sunscreen and everything. All of a sudden, hours later of this playing volleyball, I'm like, oh, my feet hurt, and so I must have been wearing footwear and kicked them off for volleyball and didn't realize I didn't have sun lotion on. And I got some pretty severe, you know, Caribbean
Red feet.
sunburn. Oh my gosh, I had
That
to,
hurts. I've
yeah,
done that.
I'd use aloe lotion like I had stock in the company.
Your feet turned into lobster colored.
Oh my gosh, it was horrific.
Lobster feet.
Yeah, it was a lot of ouchikoff with that one.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, I was using bags of ice and the whole thing. Man, it's amazing what that sun can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you only have sun where you live like 1 month out of the year.
Yeah, you caught me, yeah. Yeah, but when that sun comes out, boy, do we water ski. Man.
For all 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's about right. Yeah, we put the throttle down, baby. We want to cover some water. Oh man. So Matt, what do you all do for fun when you're not doing this artistry stuff? What's your pastime beyond that?
That's about it. That's the brain injury takes the energy out of me quite easily. So I do have a couple of other things. I volunteer at the Crocker Art Museum in Sacramento to take preschoolers and kindergartners and first graders on special tours of the museum, and I work with a group that's called the Head Trauma Support Project of Sacramento that provides support groups, meetings, people with brain injuries to either for caregivers and for people with that have other needs related to their brain injuries. So we keep that going, and let's see what else. So my just taking care of the 5 acres I have. That's a lot of work too.
Well, yeah, that's good activity. So you do a bunch of lawn mowing and gardening. You have a garden?
No garden, but it's in the foothills of California, and it's you got to keep the grass short. Although this time of year in California, when there's no rain, it all turns brown and dead. So just cut it all back when it's dead, and now it's starting to turn green. We've had some rain, so we're starting to get some green. But yeah, that's basically what I get to do.
There you go. So you take up reading or anything or
Yeah,
nothing?
I do read.
Yeah.
Just all sorts of different kinds of things.
Yeah, you card player, board games,
Not
anything?
much. I got grandkids that keep me busy.
Oh yeah, so you're doing all those.
Yeah.
Yeah, real kidding around. They bring out the kid in you, right?
Yep.
That's good stuff. Yeah. So Derek, how about you? What's your tomfoolery? What's your pastime? Your diversion of choice?
Accounting.
Accounting.
Basically,
He's just gonna keep geeking out on us over here.
I just
Yeah,
I just
geeking
love
out on
numbers. I
numbers.
can't get enough of them.
I'm like the counter from Sesame Street. Like even when
I-
I'm not working, I just go around counting things and with my little Muppet bats behind me.
Do you have the like the little laugh thing he does? Like ha ha ha. You know? Oh my gosh, this is great. We get Sesame Street and everything, Matt. You'll have to get your grandkids in here. Derek will put on a show for them. Oh man. So yeah, Debbie is celebrating grandmotherhood to the nth degree over there.
Yes, I am. Number 18 arrived about 6 weeks ago. So
Congratulations.
You thought I was
Yes,
messing
Derek,
around there.
I can count my grandchildren. I can actually keep them in order pretty much. So,
Ha, ha, ha.
yes. And I have enough to count, I keep you busy counting. So,
Yeah. Well, you have to tell them that you know the count from Sesame Street, from
yeah, I
ability.
will. That will shock a lot of them. So, anyway,
Oh yeah.
Derek, are you back to normal, getting back to normal after your whatever weather thing you had a few months ago?
No, we're still out in a rental, which is okay because it's a 5 acre rental
Okay.
that the insurance company is paying for. It's gorgeous. I actually don't want to go back to our original house once they fix it up. Like, I'm fine staying here, but eventually we'll go back. We just finished with the contractors, and they're gonna get started sometime in December, and hopefully be done sometime in April. Mm. We're getting rid of our jacuzzi, so if anyone wants to come haul out a jacuzzi, come by and take it away.
Where is it at?
It's in Arizona.
A little far for me.
Little, just a little.
Well, it sounds like maybe a trip would do you some good, Matt. Come on now. Adventurous.
Actually, traveling is not good on my head, but
Oh, really? Not any farm? Not by boat or by car? Well, you get car sick or what's the deal?
no, I just tires me out tremendously.
And so you'd have to keep it short, very short trips. You
Yeah.
like the 5 mile journey,
I
hey?
could go for about an hour.
About an
But
hour and then enough of that
la-
jazz. So
last
so like a
last
half hour
July,
out and then a half hour back, or you'd go a half hour away and take a break and then
yeah,
do the return
yeah,
trip.
yeah.
Awesome.
Although last July we took a trip. My wife and I and our family went to Hawaii, the Big Island,
Mm.
and that that took me a few days to recover from the travel. And I got some a son and grandkids out in the Denver area, and I go out to visit them several times a year, and that again is something that takes a lot out of me to do that.
Have you ventured on a boat? Like some people get seasick. Does that enter in for you, or you don't know? You haven't done it, or
I have been on ferries a few times. That's about as much as I've done, and I'm not really anxious to commit myself to several days on a cruise ship to
oh,
without knowing how I'm going to do.
oh yeah, yeah. Out in the ocean's the last place you want
Yeah.
to be for sure. But the ferry thing, how did that go? Like a ferry, like you did.
I
Well,
haven't been on one since my brain injury.
oh, you haven't. That's what I was curious. I was
No.
curious if you know. So yeah, it'd be interesting to have a boat situation for you that if it wasn't going good, that the captain could just take you right back to the shoreline and call it
Yeah.
good. But I'd be curious because I would figure either you're going to get seasick or you could find that it is a good way to travel, on a
Yeah.
short boat experience, like
Yeah.
maybe a more personal boat on a lake or something. I'd be curious how that'd go for you.
What
I
I'm
have,
hearing is that Kurt wants to send you on an all expense paid cruise.
hey, I have thought since I have a son in Denver, and my wife's family, she grew up in the Chicago area. I have thought that Amtrak has a California Zephyr that goes
Yeah.
from Sacramento to Chicago, that I could take a trip and take a stop in Denver and then take a stop
Okay.
in Chicago and then come back the northern route that goes up through Milwaukee and
Hmm.
across the northern states there, and then back down the coast of California. That's not a cheap trip, but it would be kind of fun
Yeah.
to to take the train across across the Sierra, the Rockies, and the Great Plains, get to the Midwest, and then come back.
Wow, that'd be an amazing trip. I'd love to do one of those myself.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle, so. We took a trip to Wisconsin on an Amtrak, so that was pretty cool.
And
Lots.
where are you at, Debbie?
I'm in Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay.
So we went from here to Chicago and then changed trains and went on up into, I think we got to Green Bay, and then to actually get home, we had to get on a special bus that they had. So anyway, we eventually got all the way to Oconto, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's up there north of Green Bay, I believe, right?
It is.
Yeah,
It certainly is. So,
yeah, that's good country up there.
yep, Packerland. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to hop off. Kurt, have a great birthday. Nice to meet you, Pat, or Matt, sorry. And Eric, good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Bye, Emily.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
And
Debbie. Have a good one. Have double the fun just for me.
and I'm going to need to take off too. So sorry about that, but happy birthday, Kurt.
That's all right. We got John Petros Sr. He's in here doing tag teams, so he'll
Okay.
tap you out, and we hope you make it within the next couple of years sometime, Matt. You know?
Okay. I'll try.
All right, but
Sure.
keep us in the loop on your events and projects.
Okay.
And everything, you know,
Okay.
make sure that we're not out of the loop. You know, send us the emails. You know, hit us up on the social media and let us know what's going on so we don't miss you so much next time.
Okay. Great. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Here we go. Live the good life now. Take care.
Happy
John,
birthday, kid.
well, thank you very much, John. Appreciate it. So John, is Derek a new person to meet for you? First time you've seen this Derek before?
Don't know. Can't see him yet. I'm on
Okay.
my phone.
And then he's flickering his video on you. So Derek, you don't know John Petros Sr., do you?
I think we might have met briefly, but I'm always up for a new introduction.
Yeah. So John, tell him all about Mill City Marketing MA and what you're doing with Revolutionize Your Marketing and your alignable journeys. You know, skeletons in the closet, whatever you want to share, John.
Well, geez, where do I start, Kurt? I had so much going on here. I don't know even where to start. But yeah, I do. I'm basically started as a marketer doing online ads on social media platforms for businesses. And of course, you probably know when you start one thing, other things just fall in your lap. I got okay to do 30-second video commercials on different live stream TVs. And now I even have radio stations approaching me, which is kind of interesting. Waiting for some of them to get back to me. Got my own podcast on Friday evenings at 5 o'clock Eastern time. What else? I got 2 books that I'm in the middle of working on. One's a business book on customer acquisition, and the other one's a kid's book, bedtime stories about 2 kids that keep getting adventures in the park.
There you go. Adventures in the park. Derek, when's the last time you had an adventure in your park?
It's been a while. I try to stay inside. There's people out there.
Right. The agoraphobia are, yeah.
Wow. No, yeah, it's been a while. So one of the benefits of living on 5 acres is I just go around the property. We have a couple of coyotes
Yeah,
out
you
here
do have your park. Yeah.
yeah, there's a
Adventures in
couple of
your area.
coyotes out here that kind of keep me company. There's a couple of people in the neighborhood with horses, and there's a horse trail right in front of the house. And so yeah, why go out there with the people? And we actually, there's down the street, there's a park, and we hear all the football games and all the people, and that's why we stay home.
There you go. Understood. So that's the formula there. So yeah, you're talking about horses. Every time I hear horses, I just check in to see if people know what Rostakov means. Actually, it'd be the Roscoff. That is a horse head. So if you want to impress people, you can, go pet that horse head and say, "Nice Roscoff, nice Roscoff." Oh man. So,
Hey, Kurt, I got somebody else who wants to say happy birthday to you.
all right, let's do it to it.
Millie.
All right. So this is Millie, it is?
Millie, Millie.
So is
Millie
that's
from,
for
Millie
Mill
from Mill
City?
City Marketing.
Yeah, there you go. We have a mascot. Thanks, John. Thanks, Millie. So Derek, John said that you can, order one of those on one of his shows. He's got a show where you can put in your order to have one of those made for you, Derek. What do you think? You could have Spady for Spade Business Services.
There you go. Custom made in whatever colors you want.
Yeah, you could just have like a black crow, type thing.
The person who makes them is going to be on my podcast on the 20th of December.
20th.
Yeah, December 20th. Order up your mascots,
Takes
Right.
a week from coast to coast for it to be shipped. She's in California. I'm up in New England. Got mine in a
What
week.
part of New England?
Massachusetts, right up by the
Oh.
New Hampshire line.
Oh, okay.
Where
It's
where
just-
where are you at?
I'm in Tucson, Arizona, where it's
I knew it
nice,
had to be somewhere
cool
out
80 degrees today.
I knew it had to be somewhere out there with all them acres.
Yeah. It's
I got
staring
an acre of land
outside,
with a
not a
house
cloud
on
in
it.
the sky. Couple of big cactus right out front in front of the window. So it's a good life.
Hey, we actually had a little flurry during the nighttime. Actually, late evening, yesterday. Unlike New Hampshire, a little bit up the road started getting a lot of snow from that last storm that went through yesterday and the day before, but we got rain. But we ended up with a flurry overnight. Nothing on the streets or anything, but a little bit on the grass. But now it's all gone. Typical New England weather. Don't like it? Just wait about 10 minutes. It'll change.
Yeah. So Emily, while we're talking away here, are you able to do screen share or no? I know sometimes it's not the right thing to have you do screen share. Are you in that pickle again, or you good to do screen share?
I couldn't do screen share for the minute since I'm not
All right.
doing
Yeah.
the other thing during the other thing at the moment. So
You're doing the other thing, the X.com, or what other thing?
yeah,
All right. Yeah.
I can screen share since I'm not doing that at the current second. So
All right. Yeah. We're looking for the TDC Suite 303 show, just a few minutes, like 3 minutes of Suite 303 to, kind of get a little blurb from Jay Stoyan and, Mariana Waikiki and I was on there. So just figure we can get a little blurb of that going to build off of that a little bit for discussion. But in the meantime, while she's pulling that up, Derek, what else has been going on with you? We're at the Best for Last. November 30th is the last day of November. How would you summarize your November? Has it been a November to remember, Derek?
It's interesting that you phrase that way because I can't remember the month other than just
There you go. That's why we're here for you, man. You'll never forget this experience. Oh, man.
So just working. I'm on a new board for I'm on a board for an organization now called Differently Abled Entertainment. They provide acting classes for people of all abilities. So they just had a play the other day called I Hate Shakespeare. And so just kind of working on their board, trying to get them organized. One of the things we're working on right now is we are trying to fundraise for a sidewalk, essentially. So the ironic thing about differently abled entertainment is that their building is currently not accessible because it was cheap to get that particular building, but we're trying to work on a way to pave. So we're looking for either a kindly contractor or for donations of materials. And if there is a kindly contractor out there to help us out, I can get you tax credits. So
Excellent.
help.
Oh yeah, that's what it's there for. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're working on that. We're doing a big fundraising during December, doing the different event every day in December, which someone else is in charge of doing because we just had a meeting yesterday. She is young and full of energy, and I told her she's perfect for the job because I am not young or full of energy. So, but we are also planning, and there's a lot of excitement behind this, and this will probably be in the spring, is we are planning a mini golf tournament. I know a lot of organizations do golf tournaments, and it kind of excludes everyone who's not a golfer. So we're going to have a mini golf tournament so more people can participate and have fun and just have a good time and raise some money for a good organization that's trying to get off the ground.
Yeah, that is great. John, when's the last time you played mini golf?
About a year and a half ago.
Very nice. Very nice. Have you played quite a bit over the years, or was that a rare exception that just happened?
Mini golf? Yeah.
You played a bunch? Nice.
Yeah. Favorite place is at an ice cream stand. We have an ice cream stand up in this area called Kimball's. Kimball's Ice Cream. They have a gift shop. They have like they have a putting range, a 9-hole golf course, a double mini golf, bumper boats. They even have a zip line set up in the back. It's it's awesome to sit there and watch these people as they come flying down that line.
I
And
was
they
just
make
gonna
that
ask
sudden
you when the
stop.
last time you zipped it.
Oh, heck no. I had enough of that. Yeah, they have an arcade and they do company. They have a company cookout area, all kinds of good stuff.
Very good. Yeah, when you say Kimball's, I think of Kimball's and Bits.
That's Kibbles, not Kimball's. They
Oh, it's
they actually
Kibble.
make their
Kibble.
own ice cream. They make their own ice cream too. One of the farms, they still have the cows, so they actually make their own ice cream. It's really good.
It's utterly excellent, eh?
Oh,
All right, good.
Doesn't even deserve a boo. It gets a moo.
oh no. No.
All right, Emily, how we doing on our little 3-minute excerpt of Suite 303? Is it coming? Here we go. So yeah, make sure to stop it at about a few minutes. Just want to give a little sample here. It's a 20-minute video. We're not going to sit here for 20 minutes, but we'll do it. We'll do a few. 3 minutes. Here we go. 3 of 303. Look at that. The engineer making sure it's all an engineer. Here we go. Is it going?
Welcome to Suite 303. I'm your host, Jay Stoy, and you're in for a special treat today. We have maybe the best title in the world. I love this lady's title. We have on the show today, all the way from Hawaii, Marian of Waikiki. I love her name. She does amazing things. She has a book series called Acts of Kindness, focuses on the environment, anti-bullying, kindness, caring, loving, wonderful. And we also have on her, I'm going to call him, he's her liaison officer, but he's our co-host for our USA Today show across America in the communities, showcasing abilities, showcasing opportunities. His name is Kurt Roscoff. I met Kurt about, I'm going to say maybe close to 10 years. He's a great, really nice guy. Really does great things for the community. He's an abilities champion. His wife, Sue, Emily, they got a great team down there. They do so many wonderful things. So we can't thank them enough for being a part of the channel and for supporting Marian and her book series. So stay tuned. Marian, now she's been on her show quite a few times, but backed by popular demand, she's going to tell us what's going on in her world. So stay tuned. You're watching Suite 303. We'll be right back with author Marian of Waikiki and to the Today Show USA co-host Kurt Roscoff. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. On the show today, there we have Kurt Roscoff again. He is the co-host for the Today Show USA with Sue Roscoff. Wonderful community show with Emily and her team, and he's going to tell us who the rest of his team is. And I know we're just waiting for Marianne. I believe her camera might be off, but that's technology. So until she gets going, Kurt, welcome to the show. Oh, there you are. I think your camera, fix your camera, Marianne. We can't see you right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
maybe
seeing
she's going to
Marianne.
come back. Maybe she's going to come back in.
I am here. I can see myself.
Yeah. I
Okay,
see
well, we
Marianne.
can't. Yeah, we can't. I can't see you, so maybe Kurt can see you, sort of thing. So, how you guys doing today, Marianne? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, Jay, and I want to thank you so much for having me here. An awesome foundation grant winner that I was in July is sponsoring these interviews, and I want to put a big shout out to Mr. Kurt Roscoff. It's his birthday today. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. So we're going to sign happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kurt. Happy birthday to you. I'm
There
a
we
better
go. Hey,
singer
we're
than
right
a
now.
singer, but happy birthday.
Thank
I
you.
just want to let happy birthday, Kurt. I just want everybody to know we are in a live studio. And right now, my staff is talking to me, which they should not be, but that's okay. So right now, yeah, we're in a live studio doing our show. We have cats and dogs and animals and everything. So again, happy birthday, Kurt. I would sing the Beatles' happy birthday if I could sing to you, but I can't. So I'll just say happy birthday.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it.
There you
Thank
go.
Marianne.
So let me jump right in now. Now, I think it's been a couple weeks, I think, since Marian's been on our show. I know she had, I think, like a personal commitment, and we were busy. So how are you doing, Marian? How everything's good now?
Yes, Jay. Well, thank you for asking. Yeah, I had eyelid surgery, which happens, and kind of had a droopy eye, and it was a challenge to see. So I had a great Botox doctor, did outpatient, and I look like Mike Tyson. I watched Mike Tyson's fight with my chiropractor and the captain of the sailboat, and I am back to looking pretty decent now. So
Great.
healing is happening. So thank you so much. And I'm a Reiki master. So I watched my Reiki masters and getting divine light and all that through this healing journey. So thank you so much.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're, I'm glad you're healing up. And again, I didn't want to share, but I thought I would just, let our viewers know that you're on the mend. And can you tell us? You mentioned something about that award. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, Jay, I applied for Awesome Foundation grant, the Oahu chapter, and they have several chapters. They have Canada, they have different countries, they have on the water that Kurt can apply for his ski with the disability people. And anyway, I applied. It took about 15 minutes. They wanted to know what's your project? Well, I'm the author and Apple game developer of the Acts of Kindness series featuring 200 Folkman as puppets, and my puppeteer, Kurt Roscoff, can demonstrate them to go with our first book called Underwater Acts of Kindness, featuring Noah, the hard of hearing whale. Now, Noah is in a boating accident and loses his hearing, and he is rehabilitated by a hermit crab named Dr. Fingers, the finger spelling hermit crab, which is now on YouTube, and you can learn the ASL finger spelling alphabet. And he's also
Yeah, it's awesome. We had had the sign language of happy birthday, Kurt.
Yeah, it's a good touch for our World of Ability audience.
Looks like I lost Derek, but how's everything with you, John?
What was that?
How's everything going with you?
Everything's going good. It's good day today. Had a little snow flurry overnight, but hey, we're doing good. Can't tell now out there though, but yeah, it's a little cloudy.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I've seen a few flurries last couple of days here too, so times just recently.
Hey, Kurt, where'd you go, Kurt?
I'm right here, right in front of you.
I
Hello.
got somebody else that wants to say hi to you.
Really? Boy, you got the whole
really?
pack over there today.
Millie and over somebody else. Okay.
Maybe it's Vanilli. We had Millie, and now we got Vanilli.
How about Tiger?
Tiger. It reminds me of what's the Las Vegas magicians that always had tigers? What's their names? Can't think of their name. Roy. Sigmund Roy. Siegfried and Roy. Siegfried and Roy. So what's the tiger's name?
Tiger. What else?
Oh, all right, of course. So we got there's Tigger and there's Tiger. All right.
Millie and Tiger.
Billy and the Tiger. All right. It's a jungle over there in Massachusetts. All right.
What's funny is the two cats that we have downstairs, when we first got them, they were upstairs there. One of them kept jumping up on top of my racks over here and laying down in front of them face to face. Saying, "What's the matter with you? You ain't moving."
There you go. So what you up to, Emily? Are you texting people? What you got going over there at Emily Central?
I mean, I was saying a few messages, but I was gonna get back on Twitter X here. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment.
So Emily, what do you have next for the show? You got an hour to go. What you got cooking? What's in the hopper? What fun activities do you have for Mr. Petros here?
My office is full of all kinds of animals, even dating way back.
There we go.
Back to the dinosaur age. Oh, jeez.
We'll have to call you the Potosaurus.
Hey, you know what happened to Santa? He got caught in a whiteout.
Wow.
I got all kinds of toys here.
You got quite the shtick.
Okay, I'll be right back.
And if anybody gets me upset, Kurt, give me the old gavel.
There we go.
It
Put
says
the hammer down.
I hate arguments.
There we go.
I got
Bop
all kinds of
somebody,
stuff here.
bop somebody over the head with that one. We don't condone violence, though, folks.
And you know those little pesky guys that fly around, especially in the summertime? I got a present for them too.
Ah, very good. You're ready. You're all
It's
tooled
a
up.
rechargeable. It works. Yeah, I caught 2 little mosquitoes in here flying around one night, bugging the crap out of me. I just turned it on and hang it on the chandelier up here over my head.
There you go. That gets them. Excellent. So what do you have going on this weekend, John? Anything exciting, or you just working and no fun, or what do you
Still
have?
eating turkey.
Yeah, we had a little turkey feast ourselves a couple hours ago, so I guess it was a little over an hour ago. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just kind of relaxing, taking it easy.
Very nice.
A little while, got to take a trip up the street a little bit, pick up an order.
Okay. Very good. So do you take on reading or watching movies? What do you do for your kickback mode?
Well, I've been getting back in the habit of sitting down with the wife watching a Christmas movie.
Christmas movies. Very nice. It's all
That
part of
time
the
of the year.
tradition. Absolutely.
Got to watch my favorite Christmas movie the other day with her. White Christmas.
Ah, okay.
Starts off with that military background.
Right.
But yeah, watched Charlie Brown Christmas the other day. No, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
There we go. That's one of Emily's favorites.
It's kind of like from one extreme to the next.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all
My-
there for.
My third coffee of the day.
Enjoy. Enjoy. So, Emily, when's the last time you watched Charlie Brown? Was it earlier today?
Not early. It's been a little while.
A little while, like a couple days? What are we talking here?
I mean, I saw. I saw like Charlie Brown and a couple of them in the last little bit of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade a few days ago. But as far as watching like that movie or anything, it's probably been a few years, maybe. It's been a little bit.
He could. I sure thought of it and gone into the city right now. I could give you guys a video of the parade getting set up. Lowell has its City of Lights parade today. As soon as it starts getting dark, the parade starts. Floats all have lights on them and everything. It's pretty cool.
All right, all right. So Emily, so we got that best for last thing going on with November. Last day of November here, my birthday month. You know, what's been the big amazing thing for you? How has November been a month to remember?
Probably the very few people that have met and or the starting of or organizing the few podcasts and so on. So
Well, you want to give our audience a little heads up? What's coming up in the month and months ahead, new to Emily Gomer and the World of Ability Podcast Network?
I can do that. So in just a few days here, on December 5th, which is Thursday, we are from noon to 6 Central. We are going to be having an event that is connected with a virtual booth platform called Easy Expo that we were introduced to, I don't know, like a year or so ago, Kurt, by the founder who is out in California. And so it's a virtual booth platform, like so having a booth like at a conference. This is virtual and year round, not just for like a day or two or however the conference would be. And then we're gonna have a different event. It's we're gonna have several different speakers talking about different things, as well as one is looking for a demo platform or like a creative booth for them. To let me know. And then as far as the other event, I don't know for sure. I can bring up the other thing. It's a holiday event or Christmas for a miracle for a community that cares. That is gonna it's a run 37 hours, starting on December 24th. And Kurt, do you want to say anything about it? Well, I'm gonna bring up the thing here.
So, John, are you listening to this? That Emily is like way deep into marketing. What do you think of this, John?
It's a good improvement.
Good improvement.
It's going to get a new title called Promoter.
Yeah. There you go. Putting the pro and promotion. So John, are you on the Easy Expo platform?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got a virtual booth space?
Yep. I think I do.
Yeah. And
I
does
think
your
we checked it out.
does your podcast have a does Revolutionize Your Marketing have a booth space?
I don't think that does, no.
Well, there you go. You two will have to work on that. Revolutionize Your Marketing needs a booth space to make sure people on Easy Expo know how to catch the Friday show. 5 o'clock Eastern every Friday.
Oh, I got a hold of Dharma yesterday, actually early this morning. Her whole family's been sick for about a week.
Whoa, that's no fun.
So she's going to get back to me after the first of the year.
That's her New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
So do you know what Emily's doing on New Year's Day?
Sleeping?
She will be sleeping in, probably until our shakedown event. Yeah. You know, unless Alan Holmes is gonna do Mastery of Connections. If he doesn't do Mastery of Connections, she might sleep in till shakedown at noon central.
But
So
no, but the January 1st, you're looking to have a New Year's Day, like kind of press conference type of thing. And I think the mutual aid network is gonna have something part of it as well. Are you gonna say more about it?
Yeah, we're gonna have Helpopedia there, Emily and I, and whoever else from Spirit of the Game. We're gonna have People for a New America. We'll probably have a shout out, if not more people from the Happy Neighborhood Project. We'll probably have people from the Motivation Readers Mastermind Network and on and on. So we're going to get a big tribe together and we're going to come out strong in humanitarian effort and community interests and, in pay it forward mentality, sharing economy, thank you economy, all these things that drive the world being a better place, unity, peace, and freedom, happiness, love, and joy, and, on and on like that, all the virtues, and, just covering it from all angles, a power hour, if not more. So that's going to be 3 o'clock Eastern, and we're going to be on a platform called Meet.coop. But Emily will be sharing out the link to join the hosted event. It's going to be hosted by Humans United Mutual Aid Network, and people all around the world are welcome. And for sure, our marketers, because we're going to be doing press releases. We want all of our local press and national press and mass media and new media, social media, multimedia. They're going to come out, and it's a message that's just as important as a presidential address.
3 o'clock my time, huh?
Yep,
I
3
might,
to 4.
I might be awake. I can't make any promises.
All right. Well, if you end up taking a nap and you miss it, just let us know. We'll kick it back up for you, John.
Hey, this is the first year, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Me and my wife do not have to work early in the morning.
Okay.
So this is going to be another New Year's to remember.
Okay.
From what they tell me. I've had a
All
few of them.
Yeah. So, like I say, you're welcome. If it works out that 3 to 4 time range, you're all set. If anything comes up that different time of the day would be better, Emily and I are happy to be nimble and adaptive and adjusting to whatever time works for folks out there to be a part of our New Year's Day press conference.
Talking about the mutual aid network in a couple of weeks. They're having the Solidarity Summit that everybody's invited to. But they're gonna be a couple different talks there too. There are different things going on that week, Saturday and Sunday. Like I've got karaoke and other things. And then I was also over at Christmas, so I was during the day before. So I share my screen here. There's gonna be a 37-hour event called Miracle of a Community That Cares. Our own Santa Papa John and a Santa in the UK. And so this is going to be 37 hours of videos and so on. So if anybody is interested in being a part of it somehow, please let us know. Is there a couple of the events that are coming up, or a few events that are coming up next month for everybody? Be aware of and let us know if you're interested.
So, Emily, does John know about your no card?
I'm not sure. I've brought it up before, but I can do it again though. And use Chris Green here to show it too. Maybe. But the no card is a all-in-one. How do I describe it? An all-in-one like marketing type tool. That can help with like referrals, and they have their own social media section and things like that. So I'm gonna bring it up here. But here it is. If you have anything else you want to it, I'll turn it up here.
What is it you want me to cover for you, Emily?
If there's anything else you wanted to say about no card, well, my no card is voting.
Well, I mean, our tagline, John, is when you're fully informed about no card, you are in the know. So John, you've never seen Emily's no card before?
I might have, I can't remember.
All right. So Emily, you're pulling up your no card, or what are we pulling up here, Emily?
Yeah, I have my no card up here. Yeah, this is there's this online web based thing, and then there's also a phone app for it too. But you can have like different pictures and their videos on here. Have a list of like preferred partners, links to websites and so on. And the videos and pictures, and then social media. This is like the social media feed, like it would be like a Facebook feed or something. Kind of what that is. And things like that. That's seeing the things that I usually see. But anyway, there's no card. And then if they go to it, they can have your info right here too, contact info. And so yeah, pretty. And then you can give a rating of stuff too. So yeah. Yeah, there's a version on your phone. But yeah. And so I think we've been on about for what, like a year or so now, Kurt. I think it was the end of 2023 when you first met Rob. But the founder is in Ohio. And so yeah, it's seems like a cool tool that I'm working with for the last year.
Oh.
Very good.
Okay.
But yeah, so if you're interested in, and I can give you the link. Or so I can get you a link to sign up or look at it more if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll check it out and see. Another platform is always good to have.
Yeah. And then what else? Yeah.
So Emily, what are you working on? What's going on?
I was just thinking what else I was gonna say, but not sure at the moment. But I can get Twitter, but I was in the process of getting Twitter back up, so I can do that now too. And I was wondering where the rest of my people. We did our.
So Emily, why don't you describe your event marketing? You know, talk shop with John on marketing this event, World of Billy podcast. How do you do it?
So John, what I've done, action support. What I've done is created like LinkedIn and Facebook events. I've and um, we've had guests who've like scheduled or anything. I've gotten like headshots and people who've come on here have promoted that of them being on the show. And things like that. But created a flyer hours ago or start doing that. But yeah, yeah, if there's anything else that you thought I should be doing or anything like that, let me know.
Great. So Emily, how does John see the December 7th show? Where does he find it?
I don't think I have it on LinkedIn yet. I think I may have it on if I have it on Facebook or not. So I've done a series on that one.
So John, when's the last
Yeah.
time you organized an event?
A while.
What kind of an event? Are we talking a church event, a rummage sale? Are we talking a sporting event or a marketing event, business event? What kind of an event was the last one you did or that comes to mind right away?
That I actually organized? Oh God, I don't even know how far back that was. As far as being involved with decision making on events, that's more recent. That's
So-
that's what happens when you get involved with a school PTO.
Oh, so you're on a PTO and you're a decision maker? You're like the PTO board, or how are you a decision maker?
Yeah, I'm no longer on the committee, but I was on my youngest one's school, but I did volunteer to keep helping them on 2 events. Every year they do a large golf tournament, and yeah, it's easy. Get a free meal afterwards, and then yeah, the folk festival every year that we have. I volunteer at the food tent. My
Very
job
good.
My job at the folk festival is keeping these spinach pies coming.
Spinach pies. That's a
Yeah,
dinner, like that's a hot pie, like spinach pie.
yeah.
And
We have a big warmer.
yeah.
They order them. They're about probably this square. I just open up the box, take them, put them on the big metal trays, and stick them in the warmer. Let them get warm. Then we take them out, put them on a table under a cover, and people buy them. It's a hot item.
Excellent. Excellent. Folk
And
festivals. Gotta love it.
then and then some of the parents that help out, they make the gyros, lamb, beef, and chicken gyros. And Then we usually get a couple of kids involved making baklava sundaes. Crumbled up baklava on the bottom, ice cream on top, whipped cream and and they put chocolate on top of it. That's a big seller. People love that stuff. I think this past summer they did. I think they did like close to $30,000 in the equivalent, like 48 hours. Friday night, all day Saturday, and Sunday till about 5. It's a big event that the city of Lowell has every year in the month of July when it's nice out. They have like five to seven stages set up throughout the downtown area with ethnic music and all kinds of ethnic foods and different crafts and performances. They put Lowell on the map, I tell you. Been doing it. The city's been doing it for 17 years now, I think it is. And National Folk Festival did it for 3 years before that. So Lowell's been put on the map for quite a few things lately.
Very nice, very nice. So Emily, how we doing? I see you put the link in the chat. So John, Emily's got the link in the chat, but Emily, you want to go ahead and show the event and help our audience know how to follow your World of Ability Facebook page and participate in all your efforts there, Emily?
I still have to figure out the Facebook page. I got what happened to my account however long ago. But I will share the screen for this event. Here's the event for next week. And we'd love to everybody join us. Can add our description and so on here, but yeah, the event. There's
What's going on, Emily?
Yeah. So that was the event. I mean, there I have the Facebook event through the end of December.
Of your toy? You can still
We created LinkedIn events.
you could see my double dice or you could still look at that.
Redoing the Facebook page.
No. Why?
I don't know that I have access to that page anymore. When whatever happened to my account. But I can also show everybody the LinkedIn event. Or LinkedIn page, I should say.
Coins?
I can bring it up here.
Yeah, Emily, if you're having trouble getting in there and building stuff up for World of Ability, just create a new page or something, just get it done, get something going. Because you've been locked out of your other account for the whole year, so that means you haven't done anything for a year, Emily. Let's go. Let's get it going
Yeah,
on.
I have the Facebook events through the next month though. I had a Facebook event since
You have it on your own profile. It's Emily Gomer hosting rather than World of Ability hosting.
right.
So we need a Facebook page for World of Ability and do January and forward on the new World of Ability page. Just add it. I mean, don't worry about removing anything. Just add it.
Crazy. He didn't go by first. He went back for attention.
All right, Emily, we got a half hour to go. Are we shutting down the shop or are we doing something, Emily? Let's go. It's the show.
All right, all
Show
right.
must go on.
Great. Great.
Hey, at least he got his points.
Um,
No, don't get it. Here, are you still going to take them?
but yeah, I have,
So he's scared. If you take them from him, you gotta hold restart. Stop.
the, LinkedIn page here too.
No,
Uh, Encourage everybody to join as well. But yeah, so,
a bunch of it.
if you had any, suggestions for me, John? You know,
Whichever anybody is horrible if you live.
I see we have Lori and Barbara joining us.
Then you would have to lose another 5 points.
Hey, Barbara.
Hey,
How are you?
relaxing. I'm sorry it took so long to get in here. But
Lori?
yeah, we haven't I haven't forgotten about that we're gonna figure out how far away we are, like in distance, and what it would be to be able to get together and work on the documentary. Really excited to do that today.
Awesome. And welcome, Lori.
Happy birthday, Rastafarian man.
All right. Thank you, Maury.
Yeah, man. Happy
Oh,
birthday, man.
Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, guys. So yeah, Maury, Barbara looks ready to do some brainwave entrainment.
Looks
Can
like
you
she's
do
been
it?
doing it for a while already.
Yeah, right.
It's either that or her more than her share of cocaine and, and various other combustibles. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kurt. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Thanks, Barbara. Very nice. Thank you.
You smell like a monkey and you look like one too.
Aw,
Yeah.
next year I should have $1 million to give you.
I'm not ready.
There we go. Let's work on that. Maury's your $1 million man right there.
There you go. At least million.
Oh man. So Maury, John Petro Sr., he's new to you, right? You've never heard of this guy
I
before.
have never seen or heard of John in
People are standing on.
I don't know a junior either. Or an
How you doing,
intermediate.
Maury?
I'm good, John. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Here, just keeping this old man company on his birthday.
So is this actually your birthday, Kurt, or is it just part of the birthday month?
No, we saved the best for last. This is my birthday, the last day of November.
Oh, okay.
November 30th is the official date. That's what's on my birth certificate. So if it's not accurate, it's my mom's fault. You know. Oh man. So yeah. And then tomorrow, Maury, we start the countdown again all over 364 days to my birthday.
What are you gonna do wonderful for your birthday?
What are we gonna do? Well, we do have plans in about an hour. We're gonna be on with somebody who's going to be part of our World of Ability podcast network family. She's starting up her all new podcast. She's going to be doing one podcast in December, and then she's going to be starting for 2 days of the month, like a first and third week type of rotation. And then come March, there's going to be four shows because it's going to be brain injury awareness and blood clot awareness in March. So blood clot injury. So I'm already playing with the gimmicks there.
Well, it's the closest thing to a birthday hat that I can find. It's actually a slice of pizza.
It's so funny. You're like a birthday unicorn.
It's a slice of pizza, actually. But it looks kind of like a birthday hat.
It looks like a party hat, yeah.
Yeah, it does. That's what I was looking for. That's actually how I got the beard and the mustache in reality. I was wearing a fake one. Someone took a picture, sent it to my wife. She said, you got to grow a beard and a mustache. I said, okay.
There we go. That's how you do it.
Yeah, it's nice when your wife wants you to wear more covering over your face. That's always a good sign.
Have you ever seen me with a beard?
I have not seen you with a beard.
Well, Emily, you're going to have to entertain our World of Ability audience and Maury Zelkovich with pulling up a picture of me with a beard.
A real beard.
A real beard?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that means like there was a whole summertime, Maury, that you didn't see me. That means there was like at least a 3-month. It took me a few months, or I did the beard thing for a few months. So there's a few months where you were not around then in my life.
Well, what can I tell you?
We caught you. Oh man, yeah, that was a couple years ago.
Back when you were what, about 15?
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, you're right. I would have been 50, turning 51 that year. Yeah.
Well, actually, I said 15.
Oh, 15. Back when I was 15. No, my sister always made fun of me she's like, oh, look at that peach fuzz, she would say.
Peach fuzz. I haven't had peach fuzz since I was 7.
Lucky you. Oh man. So what's the weekend been for you, Maury? Have you been just working away?
Actually, I like spending time with my wife, even though she doesn't like spending time with me. A couple of interesting phone calls. Actually, one guy, I was in a meeting where he heard me. I've changed my pitch, so it's completely different now. And I guess it's more impressive. It gets people more inquisitive now. So he texted me with some long message about wanting to help me get my work out there now, which is kind of nice. And someone I'm supposed to be working with, I have this triliminal technology of mine, right? With the voice here, here, and here. So these two people I was supposed to be working with so that we actually, get it going. But then the floods happened, and these people live in the middle of the floods, and they had family members who got hurt, and, stuff happens to get in the way of things. And I sent a couple of messages about a month ago saying, look, you guys take care of what you got to take care of. And, if and when things get back to a point where you want to do something, get back to me. Because I didn't want to pressure them. I wanted them, they have enough going on, right? And I figured that was it. I'm never going to hear from them again. And I heard from her. Apparently, the lady has family just north of me. Her parents live in Canada. It lives in the States. So she's going to be driving right by my town to go visit her friends on Christmas, and she wants to meet up with me. So it's nice. Get to see someone in person.
Yeah.
Instead of the 2-dimensional, it'll be a 3-dimensional meeting.
Wow.
And I might have to wear a donut on my head instead of a slice of pizza.
Yeah, send me a picture of that, would you?
Yeah, I don't see any donuts here, so I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, yeah, they're a little conscious about all the diabetics out there, so they didn't want to put it
Yes,
on.
that's true. So have you noticed your AI? You use what do you use for your note taking? You use Otter, right?
Yeah, Otter, yeah.
Yeah. So I've been noticing people who use Otter lately, while people are talking, the Otter comes in going, "It's quiet in here. Are you all done? I'll be leaving in a minute if I don't hear anyone talking." And it hears people talking, but it just goes away anyway.
Yeah, somebody made a comment once that it may be a missed setting in the account that may,
Perhaps.
like you have to activate the microphone on your account to really pick up the sound or something. I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't it shouldn't need your microphone because it's not recording from your microphone, it's recording from your sound card.
Or well, yeah, if it's not microphone, it'd be audio. It'd be an audio setting in the
Yeah,
account that I had never bothered with, and maybe most all people don't. So seemed like somebody had a clue about it, but I never went to go track
yeah.
that down. What really happened in there?
So
So
do you actually
Barbara, what's that?
sorry, go ahead. I was just gonna ask you, do you ever watch any of the stuff that you record, or does it just sit on the cloud until it gets full and then deleted?
Yeah, it's just an archive.
Yeah,
Maybe when I was getting into Otter and whatever, I kind of went in and checked it out for what it was. It's just more that I'm just so busy with stuff. Emily always has me chasing her down for this detail and that detail and this and that follow up.
nice.
So it's like Emily or the Otter. And so I just get it done by Emily instead of the Otter. The
I
Otter.
think Emily ought to do it. That's what I
Right. Right. That's right. So Barbara, are you catching on to what Maury does?
No, no, I'm trying to guess. With pizza on
Trying
it
to
Oh,
that I
yes.
know.
Okay, let me get rid of the pizza so you can pay attention. So what do you think I do, just judging by, the
I
brilliance that
think
comes out of
you
my
model male sportswear.
mouth? Yeah, I model something, that's for sure. I'm actually a scientist, believe it or not.
I can believe it. Yeah. What you have in the background.
Yeah, it's all just a bunch of brains because I have nothing in my head, so I need the visualization of it somewhere in my life.
Jars with brains. No, what kind of I love listening to Science Friday every Friday at public broadcasting at 2 o'clock my time. They have Science Friday where they say all the exciting things that happened just within the last week, what scientists have found out, have discovered.
Oh, we
And
don't know it. We think we know stuff, but we don't really know anything.
I love that show. It's my favorite. You know,
It's all made up.
I believe that.
None of it is real.
But that's wonderful. What kind of scientist are you? That's great. It kills me that I didn't like tell my children when they were little. I didn't let them think you could grow up to be a scientist. You could grow up and study bugs or planets, or I wish I had given
Well,
my
that's okay.
children
I'm sure they're
that.
happy and doing what they want to do. So,
Mm. Or what they could imagine, what they could visualize. Now I'm into trying to help people learn how to love their little ones by teaching them about the limbic brain and
cool.
the prefrontal cortex and how we can control our emotions better so we communicate more, and how we can have them more in touch with nature and get them more in touch with all these amazing things they could grow up and be and do. I think that's so important. And at my age, I know life goes by so fast, and we want to create value with every second.
I'm not concerned about that. I just want to take up some space.
Mhm. You're
That's
doing.
all I'm about. I'm just about taking up some space, distracting people from what's important in their lives, for a few minutes. That's all I'm about.
So
Now,
what
I
kind
actually
of,
create stuff that recordings, basically MP3s and MP4s,
wow.
that help to optimize the brain.
Last week they were taking pictures of my brain. I thought. I'm
Oh, what kind of pictures?
excited.
MRIs or CAT scan? What were
CAT
they doing?
scan, CT scans. Yeah, they're doing it all. I don't know.
Is this
You
just
know.
for fun, or are they looking for something?
Oh, I walk with a walker right now, so we're trying to figure out, what's happening where and how they might fix it, and what is science. Yeah.
Well, you have a good attitude. If you're interested, I'd be happy to donate some recordings to you if you'd like to try them out and see
I
maybe
would,
they could service.
I would love that. I would love that. Thank you.
I will give you a set of 4 of my triliminals
Uh,
in a link. Are you able to download recordings?
yes.
Good.
Yeah.
So I will do that. Just
Like, like, um, like if you have a link or could go to YouTube and
no, I don't put
ask
any of my
for that.
stuff on.
No.
No, YouTube compresses and does all kinds of terrible things to my work.
So how do I access?
I'm going to give you a link and you're going to download it.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see here. Might as well give it to everybody. So here, 4 sets of triliminals. I don't know how to spell apparently, which is funny because I invented the word. Well,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
think
invent the word. I kind of made it up.
I
Go ahead.
love that.
I think Rudy Gargiani here. I think he used triliminals on me because he got me to give him all my money. Because he's like all about he knows how money works. I'm like, all right, here you go.
Well, we know
Happy
money's not a 4-letter word.
birthday, by the way.
Right?
Money's not a 4-letter word, but remember, guys, finance is not an F word.
Mhm.
There it is. He's got all the slogans, taglines, twists, and acronyms and mnemonics, everything you want. Rudy's got it. So Rudy, you've got some at least one person I don't think you know. You don't know John Petro Sr., do you? Do you, Rudy?
I don't think so.
No, but you know Maury and Barbara, right?
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
seen Rudy before a day in my life. Didn't he used to work with Trump, though?
Yeah, right.
I've had 4 people do that. Like Rudy Giuliani, I'm like, I have hair, and it's
How many
not like
watches? How many watches are you
bleeding.
wearing? Yeah,
Huh?
how many watches are you wearing right now? That's
I
my
mean, if it was up
question.
to me, I would definitely have at least 2. But I also
Okay.
love watches because they're also shiny. And I would definitely have at least 1 pocket watch. But I digress.
So sorry to go off topic here. Barbara, just so you know, I put 2 links in the chat for any of you if you like, by the way. There's 4
Uh-huh.
sets of triliminals, which have me speaking here, here, and here, along with brainwave stuff. And Alpha Flight is a short recording that doesn't have any spoken word in it. So read what it says, download them, and enjoy them. And you're welcome to contact me if you have questions.
Yeah. So what I do, I mean, I'm hitting what you put out there and I'm hitting copy. Um, I'm really, I mean, my excuse is that they didn't have computers when I was in college. No. But so, and then I'm thinking I'm going to put it, what I just copied to
Oh,
my
just so you know, these links
messaging.
will expire at the end of the month. Well, not this month, next month.
Uh-huh.
So just make sure you download everything before then.
So what I do is I hit copy and then I take it to my email. Yeah. Is that
Oh,
the way
okay.
to
You
do
can do
it?
that. Sure.
Mhm.
Just make sure you download the recordings before the end of December.
Uh-huh. Okay.
There you go. So John, Rudy doesn't know you from a hole in the wall, John. Well, maybe from a hole in the wall, but doesn't know
Well,
what
I
you
don't know
do.
what John does either. I do see he has the ring of fire behind him, which he's not using, which I find amusing.
Yeah.
He's muted as well.
Huh? And he's a podcaster, Maurice. Here we go. You're having fun.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
We hear you.
I
Just
put it
like
on because kids are in the next room making noise. No,
So
I got
peop-
the ring light up here, on this side of me. That one is supposed to be over here as soon as my daughter gets her stuff out of my office.
Oh,
there we go.
I'm using a ring light. I found one in a dollar store for $7. That's what I'm using.
So much for the dollar store, huh?
Yeah, the $7 store, exactly. So what kind of podcasts do you do, John?
I do one on Kurt's platform here. Every Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern time. It's called Revolutionize Your Marketing with Mill City Marketing MA.
Is that your company, Mill City Marketing?
Yeah,
Cool.
Mill City Marketing MA. If you just put in Mill City Marketing, you're going to end up with a company out in Michigan, I think. When I went for the name, I wanted Mill City because I was raised and grew up in Lowell, right next door to where I am now. And Lowell was part of the Industrial Revolution. There's mills all over the city, so Mill City it is. And I went to use it, and it was already taken. So I said, you know what? Let me try putting MA from Massachusetts in it, and it worked. So that's what I stuck with.
But why not honor Kurt's birthday and change your company name to Kurt's Birthday Marketing Inc.
Here we go. Created right here at the World of Ability. Kurt's
Yeah, and I'm going to change my
Marketing.
business name from Maury Zelkovich Brainwave Entrainment Inc. or Brainwave Technology Inc. to Kurt's Birthday Brainwaves Inc.
Wow. People are gonna be like, wow, is that like psychedelic stuff? What you got going on?
Well, I want a picture of you with the hat, and then you'll be the kind of like the animal icon. You'll be the face.
There we go. I'm the animal icon, that's for sure. They call me Mr. Monkey.
And on
Very
a note,
cool.
when I was in the NICU, I had a nurse play Bob Marley all the time. So like I got that infused into my DNA, I think. It's awesome.
There we go. Good stuff. So Rudy, when's the last time you took a trip?
I mean, I do a lot of staycations. I drove that direction a while back to stand outside in gale force winds and angry seas, and it was amazing and very healing. Highly recommended. If you've not stood next to an ocean with 28-foot waves, that is very therapeutic. I was definitely wearing this so I wouldn't get hypothermia, but it was absolutely heavenly. Took a trip up into the woods a while back. That's always nice to see the fall color, and I'm honestly too busy right now to take too many trips far away.
Hey, it's whatever works for you. It's supposed to be a way for you to rejuvenate yourself, recreate yourself, and be able to come back the bubbly Rudy that we've come to know and love.
There you go. No coffee required.
He's just high on life, folks.
There you go. Well, I did used to drink 3 shots of espresso every single day, so there was that. Also to the tune of about $210 a month. Guys, here's a financial tip for you. It's the little things that really add up. Those $7 coffees add up after a while.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say.
they do.
Yep. For me, coffee is just a hill of beans. I'm not one that enjoys the coffee, and I don't do the tea either.
Come on, Kurt, don't you want like a triple shot super fufu almond macadamia frappe caramello thing that's like this tall and has like 600 calories and 100 grams of sugar? That'll get you going. Guaranteed.
No, and my wife Sue, she doesn't do that either, and somehow, some way, my daughter got hooked on Starbucks. So
Ooh.
I don't know about this corporate world out there, folks.
Right. Now my
So,
midline is thanking me for not drinking that much coffee every single day. It adds up not just in cost, but in calories.
yeah, I love counting calories. I just keep on eating.
That seafood diet, I've heard great things. I am 100% in support of that. I am a foodie after all. We all know this.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, everybody out there in World of Ability Land, you are really watching Four Dudes and an Emily. Oh, that's right. There's Emily. Emily, what's going on over there, dude?
Or dudes that are Emily.
I found your picture with a beard.
She was.
Let's see.
Did you see her scour the internet for that one?
She looked pretty intentional.
Who needs AI when you got Emily Gomer? She'll just go fetch for you like nobody's business. So here we go. You got the picture? Maury's like ready to eat this thing up here.
I am. I'm gonna have finger food if I don't get the beard.
Right.
Flag the flag.
Here we go.
Everybody see that?
Look at
There
that
we
guy.
go. There we go.
Holy
Who the heck is
shit.
that?
Holy
Guys,
crap. That's a thick beard.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
wow. Emily, you got to share that one around today because you matter.
Kind of looks a little bit like Wolfman Jack.
Right?
I totally wish I could find, I know it's somewhere. I have a picture when I used to have a mullet, like an actual mullet, and with black hair, it was one of the most epic things ever. I just don't know where it is, or else I would totally show it to you guys. 'Cause, like,
Okay,
if any of you guys
this-
seen the movie Joe Dirt, yeah, that was like the mullet I had. It was amazing.
So this might be a Canadian thing, but what's a mullet?
It's like super, like kind of like fluffy at the top, and then it goes down quite a bit. Pretty volumetric. Very much
No
an
idea.
American 80s thing.
Yeah, it looks like you have taxidermy on your head.
Yeah, that one.
It's kind of redneckish.
That's an excellent description. Guys, I hate to run. I have to go to my next meeting. It was a pleasure being here. Kurt, happy birthday. Wonderful talking to you as always. Guys,
By the
have
way,
fun.
Rudy,
Yes.
you look like you hate to run.
Yeah, I don't like running. Yeah, definitely not a runner. Nope. I will walk at a casual pace to my
Yeah,
next
it's
meeting.
like it's like when people say, Maury, can you repeat what you just said? I didn't hear that. I was multitasking. Does
Or
anyone
like when
else
you
see
have
the
to,
problem with that statement? I'm
or
multitasking.
when you turn down the radio to get to look around to get directions. That's a good one. Yes.
Well, have a
awesome.
good day, Rudy. Good luck at your next meeting.
Thank
and
you.
remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
Exactly. Pacific Northwest. I totally get it. Take care, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks,
Bye-bye,
Rudy.
Rudy.
Pleasure.
Well done.
Yeah, we got
So who is
Barbara.
iPhone?
That's
Who's the
Barbara.
iPhone?
She came back to listen in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she's our resident troller or eavesdropper.
Well, that is good. So what kind of birthday festivities? You're going to break out a cake and share some pieces with us?
Well, there's nothing here right now. Are you familiar with a business called Crumble?
No.
So yeah, it's a cookie factory.
I am.
Yep. So they got all their stores, I guess maybe more nationally than internationally. But yeah, they make all the cookies right there at the retail place to go get your cookies. And so my wife and daughter are they're using the Crumble app, for the Crumble cookies. And so they're quite I was going to say a delicacy, but I don't know, just really great cookies, right, John? You've had crumble cookie before?
Oh, yeah. Love those things.
Yeah,
The
something to
problem
get
is I end up eating too many of them that I'm not supposed to.
yeah, yeah. If you got a sweet tooth, that's dangerous territory. That crumble cookie. They know what they're doing. They're rich. Emily, when's the last time you had crumble cookie?
I don't know. I don't know that I've had.
You haven't had crumble cookie yet? Oh boy.
But I've heard of it. And I think there was one very close to me, very close to me over here. So I have to get there.
Oh, they're still there? You said there was one, but it's still there?
As far as I know, it's still. As far as I know, it was there before. But
Well, keep them in business. Go place an order. It's
Okay.
support small business today. Small Business Saturday. So John, what do you think about having Maury on Revolutionize Your Marketing and take a look at the role of triliminals and brainwave entrainment in marketing? What do you think? Uncharted territory.
Sure, be happy to have him on my podcast.
Yeah,
Well, I'd be happy to. I put my email in the chat, John. So send me whatever you need to send me. If I can be of value or bring any value, I'm more than happy to. If I'd be a waste of your time, then I'm okay with that too. So,
to go and be a waste of his time, take up space, distract
yeah, I'll
people.
take up
Really should be
space.
doing.
I'm happy to occupy space if you like.
I'll have to rely on. Well, actually, look at it. My computer's finally kicking on the Zoom. How about that? It only took an hour and a half.
Must be a Mac.
I can actually copy the chat then. Look at that. Right now I'm on my phone.
Hey.
My phone doesn't
Okay.
let me copy the chat, but
Yeah, I wonder why Zoom does that. It's kind of weird.
It's a Microsoft product. Microsoft has always been weird. Microsoft created a category of its own, dysfunctional technology.
Well, I think that's been around a long time before Microsoft.
Well, I guess they just became the mammoth of it. Took it to a whole new level.
So I have to tell you, Barbara, you have a beautiful smile.
Thank you. I'm wondering if anyone is seeing this. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. Yeah. And what's interesting about all this is that when I was in elementary school, I remember hearing principals and counselors and teachers talking to my parents about the fact that it seemed that I didn't have the ability to smile or laugh. And yeah, and my parents were still so traumatized by what they'd been through, with World War II. They were anti-Semitism, but I was wishing that they were listening to what they were being told. I was. And now one of the things that I get to do is I get to lead laughter yoga circles. And in Toastmasters, sometimes I win humorous speech contests, making people laugh. So, and I get complimented on my smile now, so come a long way. And I credit a lot of that to this Buddhist practice that I started doing when I was 18 years old. And Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I met a Japanese woman who survived the atomic bombs. And she said, we're going to turn what's been poison in our lives, that's poison in our lives right now, to medicine for ourselves and other people. So it's great, when people tell me that they like my smile. My smile makes them feel good. I'm trying to figure out how to get the information that you were so nice about wanting to share.
Are you on a phone also?
I'm on a phone, yeah.
Okay, why don't you or have somebody put your email address in, and what I'll do is I'll email it to you.
Okay, but the last email I got when I was looking today said 2022. So there's something.
Well, you can expect to get my email in another couple of years then.
And maybe
Do you use Messenger? Do you use Messenger at all, like Facebook Messenger?
Yeah,
Maybe
Facebook
I'll do it
Messenger.
on Facebook Messenger
I'll
then.
get it that way. I'll get it that way. And
Sure. So let me bring up Facebook Messenger
thank you.
and I'll try to find you there. You have believe it or not, a relatively
Barbara Weinstein Schrader. Barbara, B-A-R-B-A-R-A, Barbara. Not like Barbara Streisand, who does bar and then bra. B-A-R-B-A-R-A. And then Weinstein. Einstein with a W in front. Weinstein. And then Schrader. Because I didn't want to lose any of my friends. And Schrader is a S-C-H. I haven't spelled it in a long time. Schrader.
Oh,
So
Schrader. I'm
Barbara,
writing Schrader.
Barbara Weinstein Schrader. I have a couple Facebooks. I have, yeah. For some reason, I ended up with a few of them. I have a Barbara Weinstein Schrader, but there's another Barbara Weinstein too. So Barbara Weinstein Schrader works the best.
Yeah, good luck at me spelling any of this right. Barbara Weinst. I have it all backwards. And Schrader is spelled how?
Schrader. I have like a little.
Okay, well, what makes you think I take shorthand?
I'm sorry, I said that fast. Schrader.
Thank you. I think I found you. You have 3 of them. So how do I know which one to use?
Well, the one where I'm hugging my dad. I don't know if you see that picture.
There, I
And
see
then,
2 of them where you're hugging your dad, it looks like.
oh wow. And then there's me and my two of my 3 children where they're young, and my mom's in that picture. And we're all
So,
really
right, so
happy.
I apologize, but which one should I use?
Maybe the one where I'm with the little children and we're all happy.
Yeah, I can't. I'm assuming I can't. It's like a little itty bitty dot. I can't really make out what the picture is.
Can get it bigger. But use them both. That way I'll be sure to get it. If that's not
Okay. Well, I just sent everything to you.
okay. And then what? And
So
then
someone will have to look it up because I can't get back to the others now. It only let me send to one. So I guess take a quick look and see if you can find it.
okay.
And if you can, I'll leave it at that. If not, I'll hunt again.
They're very nice for being so patient.
Oh, I deal with Alzheimer's patients all the time, so I don't have a problem with patients.
Yeah, they had me. Okay, let's see. They had me do this test, and and they said, okay, here's 3 words. And what were the 3 words we said? And of course, I could say it back. And then after a long conversation, they said, what were the 3 words we said? And I just went into a panic. I knew 2 of them. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Alzheimer's, dementia. What's the difference between them? Okay.
So the other 2 I tried to send, and they both say that you don't have access. So this one I will send.
Okay, man, I don't know what that's about too. Just
Oh, that's
saying
okay.
some of my
Don't
best friends.
sweat it. I will copy. Okay, I've sent it to the 2 places that it does let me send it to.
Good.
So you should have it there.
Thank you.
It'll say like 4 sets of triliminals and then alpha flight and then my email address. So
And if I Googled triliminal,
triliminal,
uh-huh.
like this. Oh, it's actually spelt there already. 4 sets of triliminals. Yeah, they're kind of an invention of mine. Anyway, we're here to celebrate somebody's birthday or something.
Yes.
You have everything you need from me now, and I'm happy to support you. If you need my help, you can reach out. In
Thank
the
you so
meantime,
much.
We have to get back to the Rastafarian man. Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
There we go. It is daytime. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're having fun here in the
Yeah.
Can-Am experience, Canada and America and the rest of the North American tribe here. So, Emily, you have done a wonderful job blasting us through a couple hours, and we are in the Emily Encore moment here. So, Emily, what else do you have in store for this special K birthday edition of World of Ability?
Right there.
Not sure.
Not sure.
Well, if anybody wants to see
That makes
the
5 of
Facebook-
us.
Haven't I done enough already? Wow, talk about someone no appreciation whatsoever.
Emily, next time we do a show, just get a towel and we'll just throw in the towel.
Hey, Emily, I got a question for you.
Uh-oh. What
Can
is
you
it, Jeff?
email me a copy? Can you email me a copy of the chat?
Yes.
Because I can't copy it on my phone and my computer's being funky.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I gotta run, guys. Kurt, happy birthday.
Thank you very
Maury,
much.
I'll be in
Appreciate it,
touch.
John.
Terrific. Nice
Barbara,
meeting
good
you,
seeing
John.
you again.
Yep, all the time. Looking forward to your next show.
All right. Take care.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
you too.
You will.
Garrett, I just saw what Derek put in the chat when he left. I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw that.
Oh yeah, the hose head thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw that, so it was
Yeah, I was explaining to him that the conversation got to horses. He was saying a lot of things, but in the series of things, he mentioned horse. And so I pointed out to him that Roscoff means horse head. So I told him next time he's by that horse, he can just go up to the horse head and say, "Nice Roscoff, nice Roscoff." But then with Derek's humor, he said, "Gotta jump, happy B-Day, Mr. Hosehead."
Of course, it could be the Roscoff Nebula as well.
The
Look, in the sky, it's a Roscoff Nebula. There's something called the Horsehead Nebula, so there you go.
The Roscoff Nebula. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, where you are a trip. I tell you what, you've got your own cosmos going over there, brother.
I do.
It's like your Roscoff rocket.
That's it.
Now that just sounds kinky.
It was a kinky show, man.
And I
yeah.
see this is going out live on YouTube too. So
Yeah, right.
there might be some lawsuits resulting from my presence
Yeah,
here. Oh,
yeah, this one's shifting over to RedTube real fast. So, but wow. Wow. I need a triliminal here to get me triangulated here.
Well, you have 4 of them. I just gave you 4 sets. They're in the chat. Enjoy them.
Yep. Thank you very much. So
Yeah, no
look at
problem.
Emily there. She's just like beaming and glowing over there. She's on the top of the world, you know.
Literally.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she chooses that background. All right, Emily, this is your show, your world of ability, your podcasting. You know, what do you need from us, Emily? You got 2 of your brothers here. What you need?
Not sure. I just wanted to go have a little bit of an encore here today. But I wanted to thank everybody who came on. Both Maury and Debbie and Derek and John and Barbara and everybody else who joined us. Matt. But again, we are here every Saturday at 1 o'clock Central, and so I'd love to have everybody join us. And also to encourage everybody to check out all of our social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, like, share, subscribe, comment, and so on. And to check out all of the great organizations that we are working with, like Jay and the Disability Channel, Jay and the Disability Channel, our Startup Transforming Media, Zach Clayton and the Peck Channel, Limestone Gator Renegade Studios and Earl Williams of the Midwest Plains of Podcast. Great work that they're doing. But until next time, everybody has a safe and productive weekend Tuesday.